name is Anita Rutledge, and I am here to do my presentation of strategic planning. The goal of my presentation is to decrease the falls in the VA hospital. I piloted 3 units: 4 main, which is post-surgical unit; 5 main, which is an oncology unit; 6B, which is a med surgical unit. My strength for this strategic plans are to increase patient safety, serving the veterans of the United States, case management effectiveness, patient awareness, call, don't fall. My weakness are staffing, high nurse patient ratio, patient perception, marketing effectiveness, management effectiveness. The opportunities are promoting patient safety, bringing awareness of fall precautions, side rails, bed alarms, bed in lowest position, and locked room free from all clutter, and maintaining a safe environment. My threats are harm to the patient or staff, public reputation, lack of compliance of care.
Go.
Now that I have went over my SWOT analysis, I would like to go over my strategic map and the goals of my strategic map. Financial performance goals, which expands upon marketing endeavors. Customer service goals, which ensures veterans of patient safety. Internal business process goals is management efficiency, and learning and growth goals. It hire more nurses to combat the high nurse patient ratio.
Go.
These are the goals. These are the these are the departmental goals to get to my strategic goal.
Okay.
Now I would like to talk about the stakeholders in my strategic plan. High priority stakeholders are the Department of Labor representatives, which are Robert Miles, Desmond Brown; Department of Defense representatives; veteran unions managed very closely: Rebecca Welch, Call Don't Fall Initiative Team; Ronald Thomas, Michelle Sanford. And we also have to keep informed: State of Alabama Veterans Affairs Office, 4 main team, 5 main team, and 6B surgical team. In order to be able to adequately and efficiently decrease the rates of falls incidents on 3 different wards at the Birmingham VA Medical Center, various departments, stakeholders, and facets of the business as a whole must seamlessly mesh with each other. For that to take place, I plan to utilize various management tactics and strategies, including MBO, management by objectives, which is the 4 P's: pain, potty, position, and possession. Pain, when we're going to do hourly rounds as well. Once we go in the patient room and ask on our hourly round, we will ask the patient, are you in pain? If they're in pain, we will assess the pain, administer pain meds as ordered. Position, make them comfortable. Potty, if they need to use the restroom, we'll go assist them to go to the restroom. And possession, with their bedside table close by and reach, call light, water, pitcher, whatever they need within reach, so they won't have to try to get up to go to the bathroom and cause a fall. Also, we will use the yellow dot on their door, and that letting people know that they are, letting the staff know that they are increased risk for falls. We also can use the yellow armband. Once you see the yellow armband, that alarm you to know that the patient is at risk for falls. but at all times we want all of them to have non-skid socks. That will help them as they ambulate and prevent falls. And those are some of them. Standing plans, building scenarios, and crisis planning. For example, VA staff members will be responsible for assessing, planning, implementing, and evaluating responses to fall and fall related injuries. As a result of that, there will be policies and procedures developed that will govern these responses and proper protocol in assessing such injuries. And implementing this action plan, I feel that it is best to utilize the administrative model due to the nature of the work that I am involved in. As a healthcare provider, I am in constant interaction with patients, particularly those at the VA center, who may be nearing the end of their lifespan. Within this model, much value seems to be placed on human interactions, and it appears to be more practical and flexible than perhaps the classical and political models. Oftentimes, as a manager, I may find myself in a situation where policy may not be in the best interest of a patient, and a team or coalition is not readily available. By embracing the administrative model, I feel that I am taking more accountability for the consequences, negative or positive, of my decision, while every different functions of the VA may be impacted by this plan. In particular, the most important department would be human resources and personnel, research and development, and public relations. In order to ensure that the plan is being implemented across the board among all of these different departments, I feel that there would need to be consistent and frequent correspondence with the initiative team's members. Each department should receive a list of tasks that correlates to the duties housed within their division, which corresponds to the overall plan. For example, human resource and personnel will be tasked with hiring more nurses to combat the high patient nurse ratio that is contributing to the high rates of fall incidents. I think that having established tasks for who could disseminate progress updates whenever I am not so readily available would be efficient because it would allow our backers to always know exactly what it is occurring and how the plan is still relevant to the mission of the VA. In disseminating the contents of my action plan for my efforts to reduce the frequency of patient falls at the Birmingham VA Medical Center, I plan to utilize a variety of communication methods, such as team meetings with 5 Main, 4 Main, and 6B, and all other departments in-house. I think that some form of communication with these backers is necessary, particularly because if all goes well, this goal is one that many other VA centers could potentially work toward achieving in the near future. I would like to leave you with: leaves are supposed to fall, but patients are not. Have a good day. Thank you.